Okay, in another video I made this database application and I added a data grid view to a form. I want to continue adding on to this program with another form. There are several ways you can trigger another form to show, but one is through a menu strip, which I've added. I'm going to create that second form by adding it to the project. Then I'm going to add code to the menu strip click to show that form. And one way to do that is by creating a new instance of the form, because the form is a class. So I can create an object called form2, which is a new form2. Then I can do form2.show. And on that form, I want to add a details view. Details view means that you're just going to see one record at a time, and then you're going to see the data from the record, the individual fields, in controls like labels and text boxes. So let's check out our data sources again and see which data we want to add. The payments table has an ID and a member ID. And so that wouldn't be very useful to the user to see. It's useful for the database structure, but it would be better to show the name of the person who made the payment. So we can do stuff like that in the DataSet. So I'll double click that in the Solution Explorer, and I can see that there's all my table adapters are in here, and I see there's a relationship between the members table and the payments table. So I'm going to create a new table adapter to combine some of that information, just show what I want to show. Now you can just type the SQL. If you're good with SQL, you can just type it. Otherwise, you can do this query builder, manually choose the tables that you want to work with, and then check the boxes of the fields that you want. So I want first name and last name, and I want payment date and amount. And you see, since there was already a relationship established between the two of them, it automatically does the join for us, and we can see the data. So we can finish that, and now our data sources is going to show our new data table. But data table 1's not a real descriptive name, so I'm going to go to properties, and I'm going to change the name to something that makes more sense, like payments with names. And now I can add that to my form 2. I'm going to choose the details option and just drag that onto my form. It adds the data set, the binding source, table adapter, all that stuff. And I can run this program and see that data. It still needs a lot of cleaning up, but it demonstrates the functionality. Clicking form 2 shows form 2, and then I see just the data that I had set up in my query.